Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Natasha and I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel. For today's video, I thought I would share some of my tips on working from home and just how you can be comfortable as well as productive. I've worked from home obviously for several years now, and I've definitely learned some tips and tricks along the way that I think could be helpful for you guys. I think anyone would find this super helpful, whether you're new to working from home or you are interested in, starting your own business and making that transition from working from home and being more self-employed. So this can kind of work for absolutely everyone. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing that I think is super important and just in general needs to be the focus when you are working from home, and that is being comfortable. Whether or not you have a comfortable space now, it's always good to kind of create one. Even if you have limited space, there's so many different options you have for creating that good work from home space and seeing just kind of what works for you. For me in general, I'm not really a good desk worker. I don't find that I get a lot done and I can't really be productive at a desk, but some people can. So just finding like a small even corner that you have, even you can convert a closet into a workspace, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable. One thing that I think is a really great option, whether you're in an apartment or a home, is getting a futon. This one that I'm showing in particular is from the futon shop, and they were kind enough to send this over as well as sponsor today's video, so a huge thank you to them. But why I think a futon is just such a great option is because it serves a purpose. It can kind of be a struggle to convert your home into a work from home space, especially if you're someone who isn't used to working from home, and sometimes you will need to take a current space and just kind of retransition it into something that works for you. So I think a futon is a great option, especially if you're someone who lives in a home and you're taking one of those rooms and just kind of converting it, especially like a guest room. You can easily convert your guest room into an office with a futon, which is great, as well as if you're in an apartment, they have a couple different options that are really great at space saving, as well as for me. Prior to this, I didn't have anywhere for a guest to stay, and I think that that's kind of important, as well as their futons are super comfortable. So the one that I am showing you guys here is a space-saving love seat. I also love them because these are toxic-free futons. The mattress on it is an eco-support natural latex pocketed coil, and then the mattress that is on this is one of the most popular rated futon mattresses. It is meant for a futon or a mattress, and the covers can easily be unzipped and washed in a typical washing and drying machine. They also have so many different options. You can always change out the color if you are changing the style in your particular room, and I just think all in all, it is such a great option. Like you see here, I have this and I'm able to style it where it looks and just flows and fits really nicely within my home that I already had, and it is creating just a really comfortable workspace, which is awesome. And then like I said, it easily converts into a queen size mattress. That is what I chose in particular because I felt that it would be good to have if there is ever a guest over, if they actually have a place to stay that isn't the couch. Also, it's not always good to use your couch as a bed. Some different couches that messes it up. So this futon is definitely a great option, and I would highly recommend it if you're someone who is struggling with, converting that room in your home. This is a good option because you will still have a bed in it, as well as it will save you some space. The next thing that I think is super important is lighting. If you have the option to get your work done in the best well-lit room in your home or apartment, that is what I would recommend. Obviously, that option isn't always available for everyone, but if you can, just having nice, bright, natural light also is gonna take the strain off of your eyes if you're working in a dark room. That may be difficult, so make sure you have some proper lighting so you can see everything. Obviously, staring at your computer for hours isn't the best for your eyes, so you wanna make sure you're also in a well-lit room as well while you're doing so. The next thing is fresh air. Make sure you are working in a room that can provide you some fresh air, obviously, if you can. If not, and there's like no windows in there, make sure you have some sort of air cleaner. I would definitely recommend it. Just making sure that the air in your home is clean is definitely important, and it's something that I feel like is very overlooked and no one really talks about it that much. So definitely go ahead and get yourself an air cleaner. I recently invested in a really nice one, and I've found that it has created such a difference. And this one that I have in particular like alerts me when there are issues, or if there is a gas leak in my home, it will tell you all of that. So definitely something to look into. Keeping yourself overall healthy and breathing fresh air is obviously going to improve your work. The next thing that I talk about is super important, and that is removing distractions. Hopefully you are able to find a place in your home that doesn't have a ton of distractions for you and be able to work in there. I would recommend working in a room that doesn't have a TV if you can. You don't want to be distracted and take your attention away and maybe be paying more attention to the TV than any meeting that you might have. Whether that is, you know, removing your phone and only keeping your work phone, if that is an option that you have. Definitely removing the distractions is gonna be like number one. Probably the hardest thing for me. I struggle with it a lot, but recently I've been like decluttering and getting rid of so much stuff, so I only have things in my home that I really want to focus on and don't really have many things that would create a distraction for me at the moment. As I already kind of touched on, definitely getting rid of clutter and just doing like a deep clean and a deep purge of your home will help so much. I know a lot of us are at home a lot more often now, and I think that that's important. That's kind of why, part of the reason why I took a little bit of a break from YouTube. I was just cleaning, purging, decluttering, and doing all of those things, and I feel 100% better. I just had a buildup of a ton of just unnecessary things, extra things from videos that I wasn't getting rid of, and now I'm slowly getting back into more of like a minimal look in my home. And I think that that's something that's really important when you have excess clutter, whether it even just be clothes that you don't need in your closet. Anything, I would definitely suggest getting rid of and decluttering. I'm telling you, it will change everything around, especially since you're working from home. Just having like a nice, clean, minimal slate is always the best in my opinion. And the last thing that I wanted to touch on is just scents. Having a pleasant scent in your home, or a scent that can help you focus a little bit more. I know there's certain essential oils that are made specifically for this to help you just focus, or, you know, alert you, give you a little bit more energy. Whether or not you like essential oils, there's candles, there's so many different things that you can use. I personally love just having an oil diffuser, and I have those citrus scents. For me is what I find just keeps me a little bit more alert in the home. So just kind of whatever works for you, but having a nice pleasant scent, especially if you're doing a lot of cooking in the home, it can also take away the smells of just like foods and stuff, which could be distracting when you're working as well. So those were all of my tips and tricks. I hope this video encouraged you guys to make a little comfortable workspace within your home. Again, do not forget to check out the futon shop. I'll have their link down below, as well as the specific futon that I got linked down below in case you guys are interested. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.